need to do an intro too because I didn't do that yet. Ba 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 ba. Hello, and welcome to an actual cosplay video. Today, I am going to be doing a video inspired by the cosplayer Mish Kelly. And I will link her channel below if you want to check out her videos, but she basically does these videos where she does little breakdowns of her cosplays and how they are put together. So today I am going to be doing a breakdown of my award-winning Aurora cosplay. This cosplay won Best in Craftsmanship for Beginners at NDK 2019. This award is my child. Now this is not going to be like a tutorial, this is not in depth, but it's just a very basic description of how this costume was created and how it's worn. Also, before I forget, if you like what you see today, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get on with the video. First things first, we are going to put on the shirt. Do a little bit of magic here and just... Okay, so this dress form does not exactly fit my proportions very well, so the shirt looks a little bit wonky, but this is the shirt. It's not very fancy. I just made it out of this stretch material, and I just used a pattern for a shirt that I already had and made some minor modifications to it. It's got some pleated sleeves, it's got the rolled up bit at the bottom here. The fun part is the collar. I couldn't sew this collar to it because this is not made out of a stretch fabric. So what I did was I made a collar which is only attached in the back, and then it wraps around once the shirt is on, and it has snaps in the front that this attaches to. It's definitely not perfect. Also, the fact that the dress form is a little bit bigger around this area than I am makes it look a little bit wonky, but as you've seen it... Sorry, my snake just fell out of her tree. It doesn't look that bad IRL. Up next, we have the petticoat. I ruined this cosplay for this video. I'm gonna lose my mind. The petticoat is pleated around like this, but it has a really weird closure system. If you take anything from this video, just have it be, if the judges can't see it, it's probably fine. The closure just snaps. It bunches it up more. I really don't know how to explain that any differently. There's another one on this side too. The biggest struggle is finding them. The petticoat just sits around the waist like that. This has horsehair in the hem up here, so that just makes it like floof out a little bit more. And then this ruffle took so long to sew because this is many yards of fabric, and then the seam is hidden by this gray ribbon. Next is the overskirt. The overskirt is much easier to put on because in the back it has a historical closure where it has a ribbon that just gathers the skirt and ties to this other ribbon, which is currently fraying really badly, but again, if the judges can't see it, it's probably fine. This side of the ribbon is sewn in so that it's never going to like go all the way through the fabric, and then this side I just keep safety pinned to the skirt just to make sure that it doesn't fly into the fabric either. But I do really need to figure out the fraying of this. That makes the skirt really nice because you can put it on absolutely anybody because the skirt is huge and can be gathered super small. So that just gets tied together in the back and then just even out the gathers a little bit. This one also has horsehair in the hem to make it floof out a little bit more instead of just hanging down. The gathering helps with that a lot too. It gives it more of like a... I don't really know how to explain that. And then I did the same thing. It's ruffled at the bottom. I do wish that I didn't do the ruffles on this one. I think it looks a lot better with just like some trim at the bottom and not the ruffles, and just having the ruffles peek out from under the white skirt, but what can you do? I have this black ribbon here which hides the seam between the ruffles and the overskirt, and then I also have these little embroidered flowers which you can't see very well, but they're just little hand embroidered flowers that I embroidered around the skirt. Up next we have the corset. The tiara that made this really wishes she had known how to actually lace corsets properly, because this is one of those corsets that I can't put on without anybody helping me. I have to have somebody lace me into it, whereas like my Harley Quinn corset, for example, I actually learned how to do a self-lacing corset I may have to relace this at some point, but we shall see. This is my pride and joy of a corset. It's got a strength layer, fashion layer, and then this lace layer on the front. It was constructed using a modified pattern that I made a long time ago. It has some hand embroidery along the front, and it has this little lace-up detail. The back, I wasn't able to lace it up all the way on my dress form. It's got this gold lace and these grommets. It's got a modesty panel, and it's also got some embroidery lacing along the back as well. Probably the best thing I've ever made, TBH. Never can top this. So that is the basic structure of my Aurora cosplay. Now let's talk about a few little extra details. So I don't actually know where the socks for this cosplay are right now, but I just wear a like plain pair of white knee-high socks with it. I wear these boots that give me like slight Little House on the Prairie vibes, and I just got these off of Wish a long time ago and justified that purchase by saying I'd wear them with this dress. And these are actually super comfortable. Let's talk about the wig. She's looking a little bit rough right now because she's been in a bag for a while. She's just this long blonde wig that I got from Aurora. The bangs are a bit of a mess, not gonna lie, but one of the big struggles with the bangs was that the bangs on the wig that I bought were already super thick, so I ended up having to cut some wefts out of it. And I did curl it, but it's, again, looking a little worse for the wear. I have this headband, which is bedazzled with Swarovski crystals in a vine sort of pattern. As you can see, the headband has since broke because I am an idiot. Okay, so we may not want to talk about the prop. You really want to talk about worse for the wear. Most of these are broken right now, and the paint is chipping off of them, and there's all these wires, and I can't find the power source. I really only kept these for like sentimentality because they really are very, very, very inconvenient to carry around a con. So in general, I don't bring them anymore when I wear this costume. But at one point, these flowers lit up and had like all this glitter on them and were in a basket. As of now, they're just kind of floppy things that are attached to sticks. So that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this cosplay breakdown of my Aurora cosplay. Like I said before, make sure to check out Mishkali's channel because this video was inspired by her and her cosplay breakdown videos. Don't forget to check out my social media. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell. Don't forget to check out my Patreon and my website, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!